Thank you very much. And with us, we have McShootmz. Thank you very much. How are you feeling after that 2-1 victory?
Not great, actually.
Oh, sorry to hear that. What is the reason you guys are feeling a little disappointed? I know that game 1 maybe not going the way you wanted, but it looked like the fight back in games 2 and 3 was pretty solid, and the draft strategy in game 3 very, very interesting and working to a T.
I mean, our drafts every game were fine. I don't know what was going on with our team tonight. Everyone's a little hyper, and I have Jaddle screaming in my ear, yelling, "Go, go, 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 go!" And Giga's pushing, game 3, for example, Giga's pushing in their Nexus, and he still wants to fight people when we have 2 people left on our team. Like, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, that game 3, though, that was a lot of split pushing. So talk to us about this Yorick pick. When did you guys decide, hey, we're going to do this? I believe it was the second time ever this season we've seen Yorick.
When it came down to the last pick, we saw the Shen, and we knew Shen and Talia were going to start making a lot of global plays, especially around bot lane, because that's how this team plays. Giga just pretty much said, give me the Yorick, and I'm going to take the game into my hands, and I'm just going to be running it down top all game and win us the game. So,
yeah, and that's pretty much what happened. And I will ask the question. This is an important question. So we've been fighting about this on desk here, McShootmz, and we need to know.
Oh my gosh.
Was Banner of Command a broken item, and is Hullbreaker now a broken item?
Yes, and I think Hullbreaker's all right. I think it's hard to build sometimes, depending on the champion, but I think it's more solo queue oriented than competitive. I think it can be abused in competitive a lot more if you build it. But in solo queue, I think it's going to be a broken item. But Banner was much worse.
Oh my! Banner was not a broken item. Banner was not a broken.
Hey, we have the player of the series with us here, Mr. Finnick.
Oh, you know what? But I'm still gonna say Banner was not a broken item. Y'all are just salty. Anyway, moving back across the series, game number 1 obviously wasn't super hot for you, but game number 2 you solo carried. Can you talk to us about that mental turnaround between games 1 and 2?
I was just tilted and I didn't want to lose, so I just said, give me Nocturne if they don't ban it, and I can carry the game. Doesn't really matter what else we pick. And I got that. We put our bot lane on scaling and put mid on scaling, and then top I can just play through the entire game. Like, that set flashed on me on the Gromp and completely whiffed, and the game's kind of over at that point because his lane's over.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it really was over. I mean, you punished him over and over again, got out with a sliver of HP time and time again. They had to be very frustrated with you in game number 2, absolutely smurfing that one. So nice to see that you guys did bounce back. And of course, the wins are going to be important here because that second spot still going to be up for grabs in the final week as Lotus try to catch you guys. You're sitting 1 game ahead of them going into the final week. So, what are you maybe looking to improve, or do you think you can kind of clean this one up? Is that second seed really what you guys are pushing for here at the end of the split?
Yeah, we're definitely pushing for that second seed. Tonight we should have 3-0'd. I don't know why we didn't. We played poorly game 1, but that's fine. Sparta Prime we're playing next week, and they're a solid team. I'm looking forward to playing them. Their ADC Boost I've played solo queue with a lot, and I like him, and he's a really good player. So he's someone I'm going to have to look to make sure he doesn't scale out of control and kind of put them down and hopefully lock up that second seed.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today. Before you go, any final shout outs you want to give us?
I just want to give a shout out to Tooper for not getting caught as much today. He finally realized, hey, I can't be alone in a lane, except for that last play where that Udyr just ran him down. Otherwise, yeah, it was a good series. Wish we would have 3-0'd, but we'll improve and we'll 3-0 next week.
And also thank you to AM Grind for sponsoring us as well. But that is all the time we have for today's broadcast. From everyone here at Excellency, admins, production crew, and everyone in between, my name is Finnick. That has been DJ, and we will see you next week.